look dead. Sorry, I'm not putting makeup on, you guys. I'm all broken out, and I'm not putting more makeup on it. So there we are. Psychos, it's Sarah, and it is Sunday, so it is time for my regularly scheduled video. I've got a couple things to touch on today. First of all, yesterday I had a book signing over at Katie's Cup in Rockford, Illinois, which is where I live. I don't live at Katie's Cup, but I live in Rockford. And I'm in a group that looks like we're going to be doing them pretty regularly, maybe like seasonally, and it looks like I'll be doing another one right after Thanksgiving. I will update you guys later on when that will be, but if anyone is interested, that will be a place where you can meet me, buy some books, and get them signed. So I will let you guys know when that will be, but I did take a little bit of footage beforehand because I was freaking out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that here so you guys can kind of laugh at me because it was really not that big of a deal, but here you go. Hey guys, so here I am. I'm holding my camera with my hand and I keep blocking this light, sorry. It is Saturday morning. I'm about to go to my book signing. I'm super nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't really know almost anyone who's gonna be there. I don't know if anyone is going to buy my books. I'm so scared. So that's where we're at. So here I am. I'm all set up. I don't have much setting up to do. I'm not very good at this. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the story I had been working on, the one that had been on my old computer and I was waiting for it to come to my new computer. I think I just lost momentum because now going back and trying to read it, it's just like not what I want to be doing right now. It's not right. So I'm not going to be writing that, at least not right now. If I come back around to it, that might happen. I've thought about this story for quite some time. I'm just not ready to write it yet. It is kind of a true-ish story, so I think that's part of it, is that I'm just not quite in the right zone to look at that the way I need to look at it. So it's not that big of a deal, but it is something I just wanted to mention because I had started on it and I was kind of excited about it, and then it kind of fell apart. So that's where that's at. So what I'm doing in place of that right now is that I am using YWriter to break down Gryffindale and figure out all the ins and outs of the world and kind of make sure I write down all the world building that I've already done and add to it anything that needs to be added or, you know, whatever. So I'm using the YWriter program to lay that out and everything. If you guys are interested in seeing how I'm doing that and what I'm using it for, I'd be happy to share some of that with you. Just leave a comment down below and let me know if you'd be interested in kind of seeing what YWriter does. I could always try to do a video about that. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I could figure it out. So let me know if that's something you're interested in, and I will definitely try to do so. So I understand that today is September 23rd, but I never did an August goals update video. Part of that was because I was in computer hell. Part of that was just because I'm disorganized and I need to address that. But anyway, it's neither here nor there at this point. The point is that I never updated you guys on my August goals, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update, and then I'm going to do fall goals, and I'll update you guys again in December or January, probably December. Number one was to get the stuff off of my old computer and put it onto my new computer. That actually took a lot longer than I had been planning on it taking. What happened was that the computer place tested it and figured out that it was doing the thing I told them it was doing. And then they were like, we could do some more work on it, but it might take a couple weeks, and we might not be able to do anything with it. And I wanted my stuff off of it, and quite frankly, I don't really know those people. So I was like, well, I'll just take it back. So it was like $35 to have them look at it. But the battery only lasts about an hour and 15 minutes when you're transferring documents, so that's not a whole lot of time. And then you have to let it recharge, and that takes like 2.5, 3 hours. So it's really kind of a tedious process, but I have gotten everything I absolutely needed off of it. I have it on a flash drive, so that's pretty good. And then, you know, like my video games are on Steam and Origin and stuff like that, so I didn't have to worry about those things. But yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass. Number 2 was the story I had been working on to get progress on it or whatever, and, you know, like I said, it fell apart, so that we're going to call that a fail, but what are you gonna do? Hellsbend, I wanted to get some work done on those edits. I have not gotten the edits all back yet, so hopefully that will be coming very shortly, and then I can get some more work done on that, and then I can send out, there's not a whole lot of chapters, I think there's 3 or 4 chapters left, so after that I should be able to get some real good work done on it, and that would be great. Number 4, I wanted to do 1 or more tag videos in the month of August. I did not do 1 or more tag videos in the month of August because I still hadn't gotten my computer back. So I didn't have my intro and stuff, and then my RAM for this computer didn't come until very recently, so I had not been making tag videos. However, last week I did do a tag video, so I'm going to call this a success because this is what I'm updating, and that's close enough. What I'd like to do now is kind of update you guys on my fall stuff and let you know what I plan on doing for the fall. I will update you on this stuff kind of as I go, and then also at the end, and if I add anything, I'll also let you know. So my fall goals are, 1, to complete this world building entry stuff. It's gonna be really tedious and it takes quite a bit of time, but it'll be worth it in the end. So I'd just like to get that done this fall. If I don't get it done in the next couple weeks, I'll be surprised because I'm kind of enjoying doing it. There's this nerd part of me that's really like, there's a bird freaking out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it is freaking out. But I don't know, I would assume I'll get it done in the next couple of weeks because I'm kind of enjoying it in a weird way. Number 2, I'd like to have some sort of special event for a Friday live stream. I was hoping to have like special guests. We'll see what I can do. I have a couple of ideas, so I will let you guys know about that. Number 3, I'd like to have Hellsbend basically ready to publish and a date to publish it so that you guys can actually start looking at it and having it ready to come out. Maybe I'll do a pre-order. I don't even know how to do that. We'll see. Things happen. Maybe. Number 4, I'd like to participate in NaNoWriMo. I don't have any reason why I can't. I'm not working on anything right now that would make it so that I would be like in the middle of something at that point. Not that I couldn't just subtract the words I'd already written and still count what I write during the month, because at the end of the day, that's not really much different. You're not writing just the novel during the month, but you know, you kind of fudge the rules for what you got. Number 5, I have a YouTube goal. I'd like to make my 150 friends here on YouTube turn into 160-ish friends here on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below. It's really exciting for me to have new friends over here. I like when people are here in my chat and everything, so make sure you leave a comment down below if you have anything to say to me. I'd love to hear it. Number 6 is that I currently have 60 likes on my Facebook page. I'm not terribly good at advertising my Facebook author page, so I'd like to try to get it up to 75 by the end of fall. That would be great, but I'm so bad about it. Facebook scares me, so that's a whole problem. But that's a whole separate video. So I think that kind of does it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for being here and for liking and subscribing down below if you do so. Don't forget to go down below and follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. I use them all kind of interchangeably, kind of go through phases with them. I have been Snapchatty lately, but I also was Twittery yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I will see you guys all Friday for my regular live stream. Don't forget that this Friday we are on, but next Friday, October 5th, we are off. So that's just going to be my 1 week off. I will be out of town, and so I'm just not going to do that because I'm out of town for like a work conference, and I'm not messing with it. So anyway, we will see you guys all on Friday for our live stream. I don't know who will be there. Sometimes there's surprises, sometimes there's not. So don't forget to subscribe so that you know when my live streams are, and hit the little bell if you want to know for sure that you get notified in theory. Anyway, I'll see you guys all later. Have a wonderful week and good writing. Bye. Make sure I write down all the word Number 2 was the story I'm now peeling. See, this notepad has like that extra layer of where it attaches, and I'm peeling it and I can't stop, but I'm also trying not to peel it off of the lower pages so it stays together. That's not the way you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to leave it the hell alone.
Hold on.
Go for it.
I don't want to have that in the background while he's talking. He's explaining something and just whoosh.
That might end up going in it anyway. It's a distinct possibility.